Hello everyone, my name is John Hauser. I'm a former Division I football player, former youth football coach, and former high school football coach, and father to a current college football quarterback. In saying all that, I'll say this. I've been on those sidelines playing, I've been on those sidelines coaching, and I live this game every single day of my life. I've been going back and forth for a long time with this knowledge and experience that I have, not from just an X's and O's perspective. I'll leave that to the experts. This is more on the other side of it, everything that's behind the scenes. And I said, being able to coach my son and be a father of my son at the same time was a blessing, but also there were some drawbacks to that. And, my experiences and everything that I have, I just kind of want to share. I've been asked by families and athletes all the time, like, what did we do? How did you get where you're supposed to be? And, basically what was our path? And I'll just say this to start. Everyone's path is going to be different. Obviously, everyone knows that, right? There's no secret sauce, right? It's up to everybody to kind of figure out their own way of doing it. The whole point of me starting this channel is to kind of give everybody, tools to help along the way that, we didn't have, and things we did have. And I think that were positive and good, and things that I wish we did have to make the life easier. It doesn't make the journey going to be easier, but if it helps one player or one family, then to me it's worth it. So there's a few things I want to start off with, and the most important things are the 3 W's to me, and I wrote these down, so bear with me while I look at them, because I do have a few notes. And the 3 W's to me are what to do, when to do it, and who to trust. And that last one's the most important, is who to trust, right? You want to make sure that circle, whether it be tight or big, is people you can rely on and trust. And we've been burnt, but we've also been blessed. So, and like I said, I wanted to start this channel to help out all those football families and maybe those young athletes that may have questions about, ways to do things, and the right ways in our opinion and the wrong way in our opinion. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's just the way we do things and the way we've always done things in our family, and it's propelled my son to where he's at to this day. So, and he, we've been very adamant and consistent with those principles that we use. So, like I said, I'm starting this channel, the Hauser Playbook YouTube channel. I'm also going to be starting, it's going to be launching soon as the HauserPlaybook.com. It's going to be a website, and it's going to have a lot of things that we used and we didn't have available to us at the time. If we did, we didn't know how to find it. Obviously, you can Google anything you want, but you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know what to look for, then, you go back going, I wish I would have done that. I wish I wouldn't have done that other thing, right? So name of the coming things that were really important to us that we did do and didn't do. And these are things that will be covered on that. And this will also be a lot of the topics that we will be discussing on this channel. And I will be doing weekly videos. So whether it be, favorite player quotes, or, I will from time to time have experts on some of these football things that I think are important. And, they'll be able to tell you more than I will, the right way of doing things, the wrong way of doing things. But most of the topics that you're going to find on the website are going to be recruiting timelines, very important, trainers, transfer portal windows and when those open and when they shut. Obviously, they're down to 1 now in football. Campus visits, eligibility rules, academic standards for each conference. We're going to have the new, and everyone's all excited about, is the NIL agents and what that looks like and what that really looks like. And, also I'll be covering, a lot of tips that we use as a family to get where we're at, and personal stories of success and failure. And, obviously with those things on the website, it's going to be updated. I have it where it's set where it's going to be updated weekly, because things in the NCAA change fast. Just the newest one is, the 5 for 5. If anyone doesn't know what that means, it's you get 5 years to play. 5 years only, that's it. There's no red shirt anymore. So, and it'll go into depth what that means and explain that. So, just so you know, I'm not here for any other reason than just to giving firsthand knowledge of what we went through as a family, whether it be good or bad. Like I said, I already told you about the website, and look forward to hearing your comments and your questions down below. Ask a good question. We may make it a topic, and don't be afraid to say anything. There's no dumb questions in this. Trust me, there are no dumb questions in this. So, and I'll do my best to read and get back to every question, comment that's made. In doing so, I also want to let you know that I'll be on Twitter, X, TikTok, and Instagram at HauserPlaybook.com or Hauser Playbook. So go ahead and find me on there. One more thing is good luck to you all this season, and go get it.